Okay. We see this golden age scenario as bringing the two sides together. If you want to see further details, watch Divide and Conquer, number 44, and that's going to be video number 12 and 13. So the title of the video is Divide and Conquer /44, and then start at video number 12 and 13. I got that on a playlist. It's going to give you the breakdown of what I said here about the sides of the brain, at least in its relationship here to this fractal. So watch it if you really want to get an expanded understanding here. Now, there's a lot that we can go in here more with these colors. Everybody know what purple is all about, but it also is represented in Scripture in Revelation 18:12 as being connected to Babylon falling. All right, and that's one of the two colors, purple and scarlet. And once again, we could almost go blue and red with that connection there. So they also flash, in this symbol, they flash the Masonic shields with the black and white checkerboards. You're going to see that in the Sonic ad. And then you're also going to not notice this, but when they show them on that tower with that time clock there, you're going to see 7 negative spaces that are formed with the columns underneath of them. Those 7 spaces are representing the Pleiades, because everything else is representing the Pleiades at these points also. You're going to see this clock gives us about a time on this Sonic ad. It's like 7:03 or 7:02. Could that be the 7th month, July 3rd? Well, we know that July has a connection with the Olympics, okay? But I've even said a long time ago, even before I even knew July was associated with Olympics whatsoever, that that's where I believe our second Cup event could take place, within July. Now, I don't see this whole 2012 Olympics thing as being the central point of focus. I believe it's the diversion. I believe it has everything to do with what's going to happen, but not in the way that they're making you think that it is. I mean, think about it. Everybody is so prepared for this terrorist attack in the London Olympics. I mean, 50, 60,000 soldiers out there. I mean, come on. All right? They do this on purpose to divert your attention from really what's going on, so they can work in secret, they can work in quiet. Oh, everybody's forgot about New York. Everybody's forgot about that super connection with what's going on. And everybody's not putting this thing on an astronomical basis anymore, because you're thinking terrorist attack coming from Iran, terrorist attack coming from the Illuminati, which it is a terrorist attack coming from the Illuminati. But it ain't going to be coming from our world. It's going to be it's going to be made to look like it comes from off-world. And my drawing says the moon. That this thing is going to come from the moon, these supposed faked asteroids or meteors. And as I said before, that's how people are going to be tricked into believing it was real, because the amateur astronomers, and they're going to see it coming. So we're going to believe that, hey, it was a natural event to be timed at this judgment time. And they're going to eventuate and say that this was the judgment of their God, and all those who oppose, that's with the locust. Anyway, this thing is super deep. Let's move on. Watch my video, Divide and Conquer, number 12. Know this is association with the Golden Age propaganda, with the bringing together of the two houses of Israel, which would be divided between the spiritual and the material, between the light and the dark, between the red and the blue, the whole thing. All right? And that this Zion thing absolutely does exactly play in to what my view came up with equationally, with this Z and this end. This is Zion, but in this case for us, Zion is our mind, and they have divided Zion. And that's what they're trying to do, is that they're trying to bring these divisions back together in the Golden Age. They don't want to hide this spiritual knowledge any longer. They don't want to hide this high material knowledge any longer. In their Golden Age, they're going to bring it all together. And that's where you see Mario and the other one shaking hands. Now, here is once again the breakdown. The Zion, there's the Xbox for my equation, there's the Z, capital N, they make that. That's on the Black Widow Association. This is at minute 9:19, and this is where they start talking about the spirit of Zionism and Orion. I got something real strong to show you that I haven't showed you yet. I'll be back.